name is E-Man. I'll be your host, and welcome back to Healthy Don't Hurt. I hope you're doing well. Today's episode is Why Haven't You Built Anything for Yourself? Part 2. It's been a long day for me to get here and to do this show, but I'm glad that I'm doing it and it was worth the fight. Because your boy got a 9 to 5 himself. I be making these videos next to you, not above you. A lot of content creators, when they make their videos, they are talking, down to you, below you, because they're not like you. They're smarter than you. They're cut. They're cut different. They've got the secret recipe to success. And me, I'm just like the average Joe, man. I'm a dad, I'm a lifter, I'm a brother, son, I'm a friend, so many things, so many things. And life is extremely difficult. And, I be feeling the same burn that everybody else be feeling. Working 40, 50, 60 hours a week for somebody else, building somebody else's dream. Everybody got to work. We all got to work. But like, you not even trying to build anything for yourself is kind of wild. And some of us work hard. Some of us have sick work ethic, like to the point to where it's like damn near mental. Some of us have jobs where you are pushed to tears, which is unbelievable. And now I've seen it, especially in restaurant jobs, because I'm gonna keep it a buck, which I've had almost every single type of job that you could possibly imagine. And where I see women and people, I've seen a couple men cry in the restaurant business too. Let's not be sexist here. But where I see people get pushed to tears the most is in serving and bartending jobs. You get a real big rush that you have a bad day, everything falls apart, and then you boo-hooing in the cooler. Crying at your job is crazy, right? I mean, I'm cool with getting pushed to tears, but just know it's gonna be my project, my company, right? My name on the front of the company, on the logo. We wearing my t-shirts. I mean, this ain't my t-shirt. This is Oscar the Grouch. I told you I'm a dad, all right? Like for real, for real. I'm a family dad, like 365, 24/7. But I do this for real. Some people be on social media like, oh yeah, I'm a dad, I'm a dad. Are you a dad? Like I'm a dad. I got Oscar the Grouch on my shirt. Okay, I'm a dad. But we got all this stuff going on that people just be getting pushed to their limit at their job. But they never try to do anything on the side because it's not convenient, it's not perfect. You never really know what building looks like, and it never starts out pretty. Like I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. This whole channel and everything. And by the way, let's talk about creating a channel and why you should create a channel. We all have different lives. Everyone has something different to offer to the table. Oh, you like my shirt? Aisha Davis says she likes my shirt. Thank you so much. Thank you. Very, very nice of you. But yeah, we all have something different to bring to the table because we all are at the same place. We're not born in the same family, the same community, etc. Right? And so we all experience things, and with these experiences come lessons, right? And so you could tell your story, and you could monetize off it, right? I built this channel. It was a concept. It was called Healthy Don't Hurt. It started out as like a fitness channel for people improving their lives. And then I realized that nobody really wants to go to YouTube to improve their life, right? But people will watch you if you crack jokes, So I come up here, I crack jokes all day long, and I do reaction videos on situations that people have on TikTok, on Facebook that are applicable, like the everyday stuff, right? Co-parenting, dealing with your baby daddy, right? Everybody got to deal with their baby daddy, their baby mama, their brother, sister, cousin, Felicia in accounting. These are all like videos that I do that real people deal with in real life. And I might crack jokes, but I always give solutions in the end. And in the beginning, when I first built this channel, I was like, man, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this. This is going to be very, very hard. And I just kept working at it. And eventually I started gaining some traction, and I started learning by doing, by me not being afraid to try and building concepts. Like we hang out with our friends all the time, and at the bar, in the circle, y'all know what kind of circle I'm talking about. We be kicking it with the homies and with the homegirls, talking about what we would like to do. I want to start a salon, I want to start a barber shop. I want to have a plumbing company, an IT company. You get with your buddies after a few drinks, And we get all riled up. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And then the next day, nobody does anything, right? So I'm kind of the dude in a friend group that really started like making YouTube videos. Like I 3 years ago, people kept telling me you should make a Snapchat or you should do TikTok. Sorry, not Snapchat. People kept telling me you should make a TikTok. You should make a TikTok. You'll blow up. I was like, I don't want to do TikToks because you go on TikTok, they shaking their hips and they doing duck faces. I'm at the time I was a 25-year-old black man. What do I look like shaking hips on TikTok? But YouTube, I know YouTube. Your boy was raised on YouTube, right? Like I have a father. A lot of the hard stuff in life, like disassembling a lawnmower, cutting the grass, all that crap, loans. I learned on YouTube. So I was like, I could do YouTube. So I made the channel. So I left my little friend group that I was in, that I was hanging out with. And, because we all like hype, we're gonna do it. We're gonna create YouTube channels. Only one that made a YouTube channel. Sad, sad. I mean, sad for them, ain't sad for me. But your boy got to working, got to editing, got comfortable on camera, and even these lives, these lives are pretty tough because when you do a normal video, you can cut and edit out your mistakes, and you can get saved by editing. You do a live and you mess up, it's a wrap. Like I remember my first couple lives, your boy was sweating. Like I could actually chill with y'all. I could be comfortable. And it just took work, bro. It was ugly. Building things for yourself in the beginning is hideous. It's ugly, it's hard to look at, and no one wants to put in the work. And I'm gonna be real. I'm experimenting and trying to get better with these lives. And like it's work, bro. It really, really is work. But I refuse to not give this my all because the only alternative is me working for somebody else. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck, and I'm not special. Like I said earlier, people make YouTube videos talking below you. I say it right next to you, right? Because I'm not special. I'm just a dude from Pittsburgh that likes to lift weights, live a healthy lifestyle. I like money, right? I'm about my money. Who don't, right? And I have a family now. I got a little boy. I'm so many things. I want to give them the best I could possibly provide for them, and I too want to have the best life I could have. Like I ain't trying to be no scrub. Like who trying to be a scrub, right? You trying to drive a '04 Civic in 2024, or you trying to drive the Benzie? You trying to drive the Beamer, right? You trying to live in the hood, or you trying to live in a gated community, right? With the garage where the button go up and it's like, you know, like what kind of life do you want to live, bro? I worked in banking. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I worked in the banking industry for 4 years. So I seen people butt naked, not literally, but their finances. I seen their finances. So people come in, I help with their loans and with their checking and savings accounts and with their investments. And so when you fill out a loan application for a mortgage, like I was in a mortgage department, but I did a whole bunch of other stuff as far as loans are concerned. But when people come to you for a loan, even a business loan, you see everything about them. You see what company they own, what their company's name is, what city it's in. You see how long they've been in business, what their annual revenue is. You see all of that, and that's just their business. And then you see their personal records, right? I'm not going to be disclosing people's personal information because I'm not that type of person, but I myself have seen what it took for people to get where they are. And really it's just work. The only secret between you and the rich person is work. I mean, not everybody wants to do it. I feel you, and I've asked people, right? Because people call in. People used to call in. I don't take calls no more, thank God. But people will call in, and I would be like, man, you got 4.5 mil in your bank account. Like, this is wild. Like, how did you do it? And then they always give like some rich answer. Well, I just make sure everyone's paid on time and make sure I come to the job, at 8 o'clock sharp, and I make sure I'm the last person there, and I spend my. There's no key secret. It's just back breaking, back breaking work, bro. It's just back breaking work that nobody wants to do, like, and these entrepreneurs, he laughing. Thanks, Life Illusion. I feel you. I appreciate the vibes. But yeah, man, people come up here on the internet and they act like they got the secret. And to be clear, right, 'cause I'm right next to y'all. But people come up on the internet in these suits and stuff, and they have all these cars that they rented. Oh yeah, I'll make you a millionaire overnight. I'm your shortcut to success. Look, look closely and listen closely. If I ever sell anything, especially if I'm talking about making people rich, I'm coming with 1099 paperwork. I'm not coming with cars, okay? I'm not coming with jewelry. That's how the hood ninja said. They be like, I got all my jewelry on. I ain't coming with jewelry. I'm coming with government issued, state and federal issued tax documents from the year prior. I'm be like, you see this box here? You see these two boxes? This is gross and this is net. This is before taxes. This is after taxes. You see how that says $3 million dollars and it has my name and my company on it? I made this so I can help you make this. And that would be my approach if I were ever to approach someone saying that I'm going to make them a millionaire. These gurus and experts come up here on the internet, especially in the black community. It makes me sick. They be coming up here promising these crazy dreams. Oh, I'll 10x your return in the next 2 years. What? Excuse me? Beg your pardon? I don't even talk like that. Beg your pardon. Like, do you think I can't even say that word because it's offensive. Do you think I'm mentally slow? Okay, even the best hedge fund managers, the best financial advisors cannot promise 10 times a return in 2 years. It is what it is. They got this thing called I think it's called, what's the S&P 500? I think their average rate of return is like 2.5 to 3%. Real spill. So like they're coming with y'all with all these gimmicks. I'm not selling nothing. I'm just saying build for yourself. I don't care what you build, right? That's my whole thing. I'm just here trying to have a conversation about how I built this channel and how people work. And I work and you work for other people, right? You go to work, you clock in for 80 hours a week. They tell you when to start your job, right? They tell you when to take your break. They make changes. Let's say you work in a restaurant, they make menu changes. Let's say you work in IT, they make equipment changes. Whatever your job is, they make changes. You sign off on none of it. How long do you want to live your life and not be able to make any decisions? And to be honest with you, no one knows how to do a better job than the person doing the job, right? So you're all the way down here. And guys, I worked in corporate America, and this is not like I worked in corporate America. No, corporate America is depressing. It's soul sucking. I'm going to tell you why. I've worked in corporate America, right? And so I am all the way. See, I appreciate you. Life Illusion 81 said, "Facts, my guy. He know what time it is. Come on, dog. You know what's up." So when you join corporate America, what you gotta do, what you gotta do, right? Because you need benefits, you need health insurance, dental. I'm a dad. I'm a family guy, right? I'm a family man. So that's where it's at. I gotta go there. So when you start at your corporate job, you graduate college, which I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'll tell y'all towards the end. I'll tell you guys towards the end of the live about how I got a job and said I had a 4 year degree and I didn't, and they caught me and they still let me keep the job. I'll tell that towards the end, I promise. But yeah, so you go to school for 4 years, you get this job to sit in a cubicle, right? That's what I do. I sit in a cubicle typing and clicking, sending emails, right? And it's kind of weird because I not to be sexist, but I work with women and they just be gossiping. Just me, 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 me. I'm sitting here thinking, like, how much work would be done if y'all weren't just sitting around gossiping? Like, this is crazy. And I don't gossip because, I'm a ninja. Excuse me. In real life, catch me if you can. He's stupid. He's an idiot. A Life Illusion said, real life, catch me if you can. Yeah, that's how it is, man. So, you're just like, what's going on? So, back to the tree. You get to this, you get your job. Aisha Davis said, "That's rude. You know you like the tea." No, ma'am. I am more of a coffee drinker. But you get inside your job, your office job in corporate America. She's goofy. Who don't? I mean, to be real with you, life's illusion. I don't like work tea because these women are boring. It's never interesting. Life Illusion 81 said, "I be slipping sometimes." He goofy. I mean, I be listening to the tea. I ain't gonna say I don't be listening to the tea, but like, it be so boring. Like, they just be like, "Oh, yeah. Bob last night was like, you're gonna have to let the dog out." And I was like, "No, wait until 2 because he's gonna get you up a second time." And I was like, "Darn you, Bob. Ha ha." Like, who wants to listen to these boring stories? But yeah, man, when you get your first corporate job, you see, like, when you go and access your HR paperwork or your HR software. Sorry, I got back on task. When you get your first corporate job in a cubicle, you see where you lie on the totem pole. It's a giant tree, and the CEO is all the way up at the top. Okay. And then you see you're this tiny little speck. So I was talking about making decisions at your job and how people just tell you what to do. You have the CEO, CFO, the CIO, that's the chairman, information officer. There's all these boards of executives that make major decisions, right? They sometimes at your job they make poor decisions because they're not working with you. They don't even know truly what it is that you do, let alone know your name. So you're working 40 hours a week with strangers. Most of the time the people that you work with you don't even like, right? You wouldn't be caught dead with these people out off the clock, but you doing it because you need the check. And then you get off of work and then you relax, and then you're like, oh, thank goodness. And I don't know about you guys, I'm getting closer to 30, so I actually have anxiety at night, just like, man, I gotta go back there. Like, and I'm like, how long am I gonna have to live this way? Life illusions, goofy. How long am I gonna have to live this way? Working for somebody else. You just building somebody's dream. I'm like, I'm gonna build my own dream. And guys, I created a concept. It all started with a concept. I created this concept called Healthy Don't Hurt, and it created a YouTube channel. I'm gonna have branding, probably gonna find some type of merch that people will actually use. It'll be high quality. I'm not doing t-shirts or nothing corny like that. Might do like mugs or something useful, something dope. I don't know. I don't have that portion together, but I have built this channel. This channel may not be a lot to some, right? But if you look over the past 2 years, man, of me trying to create this channel, you could really see like me getting it. You could see me learning how to like work the camera, how to crack the jokes, how to edit, how to make the thumbnails. You could see the numbers just go up. And it took so much work to build this channel. And I encourage other people to build a YouTube channel. You should build a YouTube channel, try to build a business, try to build a Facebook page, try to build an Instagram page, try to build something that's yours. Like, don't just keep working for other people. And I know like people want to be like, oh, well, you got to pay taxes. Bro, pay your taxes then. It's not that hard to run an Excel spreadsheet. There are third-party software services that allow you to just plug in the numbers, and they send you a form at the end for how much you have to pay for your taxes. That's it. Like, that's it. What makes the people at your job so special, so different than you? Even your managers. I know y'all had goofy managers. I've had so many goofy managers. I'm like, I cannot believe that you get paid more than me. You got more vacation time than me. And only difference between me and them is that they stayed at the company longer. I don't stay at a company longer than 2 years. Honest to God, I don't stay at a company. I am loyal to the money and to the benefits, the company and all that crap. I don't, no disrespect. I don't care. I'm in it for business, right? But when they're hiring you, they want you to look at them as family. But when they fire you, you don't get no 2 weeks, but they want you to put in a 2 weeks. They want you to carry all this pride in the company, but if you die, they might say something at a meeting, but they're gonna replace somebody, they're gonna replace you and put somebody in your cubicle to do your job, right? And then so you're sacrificing all of this, all of your time, your effort, and you're not even a part of the company mission, right? Your name ain't on the board, your t-shirts. Wait till I get me some t-shirts. It's gonna be a wrap. But it can be pretty tough, man. Building is not for the weak. Building is not for the weak, man. Everybody likes to talk about trying to achieve their dreams and building a business, but nobody really puts the boots on the ground. Even with this channel, man, like I made 1,300 YouTube videos. I've learned so much along the way, and I ain't gonna lie, in the beginning stages, your boy was super discouraged, but I was like, I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna just keep going because you get paid off this. Like you can get paid off of YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you are good at. Everyone has a talent. You can make money off it. Like I promise you can make money online. I'm not selling nothing. I'm not selling a course. What I'm telling you is if you make an Instagram, a Facebook, a YouTube page and you figure it out, like people have stories, right? A part of your story might be fixing cars. Why? Because you're a mechanic, right? Swear, just yesterday, I had a check engine light on my car, which is pretty funny because I'm not mechanically inclined at all. But I had to look up videos on YouTube on how to replace an alternator. So I go on the YouTube video. This YouTube video has hundreds of thousands of views. Okay. And so I'm like, man, this dude is popping and he don't do nothing else. Can I pay rent from YouTube? Life's Illusions 81. Sorry about that, guys. I gotta start saying who says it and then say what they said. Life Illusions 81 says, can I pay rent from YouTube if my rent is 1,500? Um, people have done that off a video, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like my girl watches like we watch different type of content creators. My girlfriend watches family content creators. So a family YouTuber, they include their entire family. I don't do that because I don't want my son to be on the internet. I don't know how people do that. But they once showed me their analytics, bro. They were making 14K off a video. And this is a year in. Honest to God, this is a year. I could not believe my eyes. I had done YouTube for a year and she showed me that, like, kind of as motivation, like, babe, you better keep going. I was like, 14. I was like, Jesus. So off one video, you could pay your rent. All right. There's this YouTuber, this YouTube family. They're not to give nobody no plug or nothing, but it is what it is. It might help you or, help you connect the dots. There's this family called the Prince family. They balling. They got Teslas and Benzes and they balling, bro. And I ain't balling, right? I just got started. I just got monetized this week. Like, for real. My kid watches them. Life Illusion says all right, Life Illusions. I'm gonna holla at you real quick. I'm gonna holla at Life Illusions real quick because he says his kid watches them and he loves them. My thing is, as a viewer and as a hustler, because that's what I am, right? Life isn't about money, but money's freedom. I'm about my freedom, right? For real. Like I told y'all about the corporate crap. But I was looking at the Prince family and I'm like, man, and they do too much. That's not my style, right? I'm not gonna be like, oh, what's going? We're feeling all right. We're feeling like, no, like y'all gonna get like the real us if we ever do that, which we probably never will. You might get me and then maybe my girl on some videos. And if my son want to do it, we'll run with it. But I was looking at their videos, man, and I'm like, man, I could do that. I could do that. So I picked up the camera, created a concept, terrible concept. Name was catchy, Healthy Don't Hurt. Mwah, beautiful. But I was talking about like fitness and working out. And nobody watched it. Nobody watched it. I kept making videos and more videos. I made 1,200 videos on fitness, improving your mental health, your physical health, and your emotional health, right? Nobody watched it. No one gave a damn, right? I mean, I popped a little bit here and there, but it wasn't like how it is now. Like I have multiple videos, and then this ain't me like bragging or nothing. It's just me telling you what it is. I got multiple videos that are over 20 grand, over 20K at this point. And it took a really long time. I'm still learning. I'm not, the Prince family is like dunking on me for show, but the fact that I can make $30 in a day off of YouTube, I'll take it. Hey, $30 in a day off of YouTube, I'll take it. Just getting started, and it happened this month. And the more you make YouTube videos, the easier it gets. And the YouTube studio, that's where we upload our videos. When I create a video and it's edited, I have to upload it on YouTube. And before you upload it, in order for you to make your name and everything, it's called YouTube Studios. And so once you hit 1K subscribers, they then give you more insight into their backend. The backend is a technical term for seeing how data is organized and manipulated to the end user, which would be you at this point, which I thank you for watching. So they show you like key terms and key phrases in the YouTube. How they show you how people found your channel. They show you what they typed in. They showed you similar phrases that people type in. To find your channel and to find your video. So YouTube helps you more once you hit 1K subscribers. Until you hit that 1K sub mark, you're just kind of in the dark, like they try to make you feel like they're giving you like some tips and some info on how to push your channel and how to manipulate. And at the end of the day, life, and people hate that word, manipulate. You're such a manipulator. Everyone manipulates everything because people want to win. This is a game. Life in itself, I'm gonna keep it a being with you, is a game. Life Illusions 81 said 30 by 30 is nice a month. Just making some nice phone content. Yeah, bro. And I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started, Life Illusions. I'm just getting started. Like for real, for real. This is just one of my concepts. And I use my laptop, too. So I have webcams. I have this backdrop. I got another backdrop. Life Illusions 81 says, so those keywords, look at me, is gold when you tagging, huh? For some people, yeah. For some people, yeah. Like, I'll give you an example. Since, I'm just talking to Life Illusions right now. If anybody else is watching, feel free to say what's up in the chat, because we just talking about building, and I already got to the point to where, why you should build and what I'm building. But now we're just talking about YouTube and just content creation stuff. And what YouTube does to you once you, or how they help you once you get 1K subs. So the keyword look at me, it may work for them. What works for me is the common terms, for you, hashtag for you, hashtag trending, hashtag, um, ooh, the black community love me because I'm black. So I'd be like ADOS, that's like a pro-black group. I put women in there, right? Because our society pushes women, especially all major tech companies. YouTube pushes women. So I put hashtag women, hashtag women empowerment. And this is a woman friendly channel, and this is everybody friendly. LGBTQ, it ain't none of my business what you do behind closed doors. I don't judge you. You ain't hurting me no bit. How am I going to keep you from my channel? Come on in. You feel me? So I put all these inclusive hashtags in for my jokes and for my videos, and it pops. Those hashtags definitely be working. But yeah, YouTube in itself, honestly, it is a grind. It is consistent. It is a grind. You have to be versatile. You can't just do one type of style of content. And this is something that I've studied. I've studied other people's platforms. I've studied my channel, right, which isn't very good, but my channel helped me a lot by me studying my old videos because, like I said, I made 1,300 YouTube videos. I popped at 1,250. Everything changed. It was never the same. So I found out 1,250 ways on how not to make a YouTube video. I don't think there are a lot of people that are willing to go that hard. I am though. I am. I really am. I will lose sleep. I will dig deep. I do not care. I'm about my paper. Okay. Life Illusions 81 says it's just me and you right now. All right. My boy in the chat hollering at me. But yeah, I'm really about it. I'm driven. I want to make a business out of this. Eventually, I'm going to find either a product or service I can pivot. And I put the work in. Like, I'm entertaining now, but my first 1,200 videos were truly to help people because I did want to help people. I still try to. I hide it behind comedy and entertainment, but like, I just didn't want anybody to be like, dang, my name's E-Man, by the way. My name is E-Man. That's why I'd be like, my name is E-Man, I'll be your host, because that's me. I didn't want people to be like, dang, E-Man, got the house, the car, but you make me laugh, but all you are is just you pretty much just a jester. You make me laugh, but you never put money in my pocket. I got old videos on job interviews because them corporate America, and we'll talk about how I got that job. We'll talk about that here shortly, how I got that job without a degree. Corporate America is hard to navigate. I got in without a degree. I did videos, what you should learn. I gave people resume templates. I gave people the same resume template that I used. Life Illusion says, so those, no, it says, I don't know how to send messages, but I'm with you on business. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I know a guy who does drop shipments. I don't know anything. Well, I don't know anything about drop shipments simply because that is where you put your order through a third party and then they send it out. I want people first. I need that product in my hand before it gets sent out. I don't trust a third party to make sure that everything is just right. I need consistency. Let's say, I got a little tequila in the glass, so excuse me, but for example, let's say I'm selling drinking glasses. In Life Illusions, I think I might sell drinking glasses. Thank you. But yeah, for example, let's say I'm selling drinking glasses. I want to make sure this is perfectly wrapped in a bubble wrap. The address is right. I get boxes, because you don't know what's going on when you do it overseas. 45,000 a month. Life Illusion says he makes 45K a month. I, I mean, you know what? It's different strokes for different folks, dog. I'm being real with you. It's only because, like, when I'm on YouTube, I see them ads on how to become a millionaire, and drop shipping is one of them. I'm just like, like anything that anybody pops up on my screen and they're like, "How would you like to become a millionaire?" I run the opposite direction. If anybody promises me being a millionaire with very little effort, I run. And drop shipping's where they be doing that, you know. But you know where a salesperson will get my money. If a person promised to make me a millionaire and walked up to me and was like, "How would you like to work 100 hours a week, be extremely sleep deprived, and almost pushed to a nervous breakdown, but I make you a millionaire?" You get pushed to your limit in ways you never thought you could, and be bleeding from your eyes. You're so tired, questioning why you did this every single day, and you go so long with no results until one day it just pops and it just works. "I'll make you a millionaire. How's that sound?" I would be like, "Where do I sign up?" That person would get my money because I run the other way. I was amazed. You see paperwork? That's my thing. No, I'm not saying your partner is lying, right? I'm not saying your homie's lying. But people be coming up here on this platform saying they making bread, showing up. We got technology now. People be showing fake bank accounts, fake orders. I need to see that 1099. What a 1099 is. And by the way, if you didn't know, I've worked in banking for the past 4 years. So you hear me talking about all these banking terminologies and these forms. I do taxes. Taxes are new to me. I do corporate taxes for nonprofits, but I'm heavily educated, okay, in personal taxes, personal business, personal loans, all that crap, mortgages. I am highly educated, and this is without a degree. How I learned this information, I worked for a bank for 4 years. And anybody can do this, right? You can learn by doing. And they give you the keys. They show you the software, they show you their process, they teach you FCC regulations. That's banking regulations that all banks and borrowers have to offer. Life Illusion 81 says, "I've seen him in houses and been to him." Hey, if he been to him, Life Illusions, hey man, I'm just looking out for you, big dog. All right, that's all I'm saying. Life Illusion says, "I used to drive an airport shuttle, and I have the mentality like you. I entertain your combo, but I'm from the show me state." Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. I mean, you nicer than I am, because if somebody come up with in a nice ghost on my phone talking about "I'm gonna make you a millionaire. Click the link in my bio. Link in." I'd be like, "Nah, where your 1099 out, buddy? Like, I need them forms, but yeah, man, it's a sickness." Months later, we got cool, and he showed me what he was doing. Mofo's loaded. Hey, Life Illusions, if he loaded, tell him to give you some game and I will run with it. But my thing is, what work for him might not work for you. I don't know. I don't know, man. I ain't no drop shipping expert. I chose YouTube because I seen a low bar to entry, right? I have a 4K phone. I have backdrops. I got mics and webcams and stuff. In total, I'll probably spend about $600-700, right? And this is also doubles as a hobby. But like, I knew I could do this. I knew what it took. I watched people build it, like literally, because there are some YouTubers and some content creators on other platforms. They'll hit like a million subs and they will kind of get not tired of YouTube, but their business will take off so much so that, like, they're not doing daily uploads. Like, Christian Guzman is a perfect example. I'm not sure if you guys know him. He's one of the biggest fitness creators on YouTube, and he really shows a lot of insight on, like, his company. And you really get to see, like, what it takes as far as branding goes, how he sets everything up, how he creates his concepts, right? And then normally, once you're done with the concept phase, you then have to get it. It has to be tangible, right? So it's like product or service. Are you going to provide a product or a service? Drop shipping is more of a product, right? Which, right, either way, as long as it makes paper. But I just, it gets too fuzzy with the drop shipping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, with me watching Christian Guzman, it was very clear on what he was doing, and you got to see him to continue to compress. And he was pretty transparent, and he was real. The work ethic behind what he did, bro, it's like some Kobe Bryant ish. Like, he would go on vacation and he would do vlogs from vacation, and he, just doing a quick update, because at this point he's just doing vlogs. He's not even making actual YouTube videos. And he would be like, "Man, my company is exploding so much," because he has multiple gyms, apparel company, and he has a supplement company, all simultaneously, all off of YouTube. So he gained his popularity on YouTube, and he built multiple companies. And his gym's called Alpha Land, and he makes millions. But the man's on vacation on a private beach. There's palm trees and everything. Your boy can't do nothing but sleep and work, and he's on the beach. He ain't rolling one up. He's not getting a drink. He could barely have a drink because people keep calling his phone. He had an Adderall problem for a little while because he was staying up, and he's running himself down. But like that's what it takes. Like that's what it takes. It takes like some Kobe Bryant ish to get it from the mud, to get it from the ground up. And that's why I be like, on one hand, I understand why people don't build, but like I named the video, why haven't you built anything for yourself? I mean, besides it being extremely difficult, but like the key ingredient to building things really is just the muscle, the hustle, getting up, just hammering. It don't matter if the video blows up, you get 100 views, you get 100 million. You keep doing the same thing, just working on it, working on it, working on it, working on it. And it's tough. It's tough. I got some what do you call it? Trademarks coming through. Got some trademarks coming through. Hopefully, we'll be able to get some LLC paperwork. That way, I'm legit, so my taxes are official, and I can write this stuff off. Might take out a small business loan as well. God is good, man. I give all my glory to God, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to give up on this, building this channel a lot of times. You making videos, putting the time in, nobody's watching. It's like, dang. It's like, is it me? Yeah, it is you. You ain't work hard enough, mofo. Back to work. You know what I'm saying? But it's all a dream, man. You just gotta fight for it. And really, like, it all comes from a concept. And I feel like people think that like this can't happen to you. And I'm not saying that like I'm special, right? I'm just saying that like you can be successful if you just there. You have to be present. Like my boy was drunk one time, and he said it was some of the realest ish ever, and it was a funny conversation. He was super hit, but I was telling him about my dreams and aspirations. He's like, you know what, man? He was like, everybody that does it once had to do it. And I don't think what I took it is what he meant, but everybody that does great in a field or in an industry, they once had to start from beginner, right? Like Michael Jordan had to start dribbling, like, right? Tom Brady had to start throwing footballs. Like, it is what it is. Like, what's that really wealthy dude that people like to bring up? What's his name? He's like the number one investor. I can't remember the name, but hey, man, you guys get it. Everybody had to start somewhere, and if you don't start, you're never going to get picked. And a long time ago, I used to do jobs about getting people job interviews, and I used to tell people like, like a lot of people be afraid to apply for jobs they're not qualified for. Say that saying again. Life Illusion says, say that saying again. Everyone that does it once had to do it. Everyone that does it once had to do it. And I be joking with my friend because he's probably my brother. Like me and my boy's really close. But I joke with him all the time about how that saying from a drunken version of him, how that meant so much to me and how that changed me, because it's so true. Because we look at people as though they are so much greater than us, and that they are special, and that we are not worthy, and that we are less than. But when really all they did was just try. And eventually, some people got to try more than others. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, if you see how many videos I had, boys monetized. There are people out here that only had to do one video. I had to make 1,300. But hey, they had to do it. The person that got one video and got monetized, I had to do it. Had to make 1,300. We both doing it. It's the same game. You feel me? Everybody that does it once had to do it. They had to be like, you know what? Today's the day. I'm gonna go for it. And like for real, like I be talking to the homies all the time. And I do have a couple fellas that did act on it. Life Illusion says that T-shit material right there, my guy. He's stupid. I'm gonna make some shirts and get some bread in him over this cut. He's stupid. No, for real, man. I owe a lot of success to him too, because he's probably my only friend that'll give me an honest critique when it comes to me trying to be great. Because you shout out to Ye, by the way, because he be watching my live sometimes. But a lot of people want you to be good. Very few people want you to be great, you know. And a lot of people, when you call people about being frustrated over just being good and not great, they won't motivate you to be great because they themselves are most likely not great. They're good, but you know, they don't want to see you be great if they're just good, right? Because no one likes to see you do better than them, unfortunately, right? He's the only person, like when I talk to him, he'd be like, bruh, where this check? Like I was fighting to get monetized because there are requirements. You need 1,000 subscribers. You need 4K watch hours. And I had a video that just went crazy. And he was, every single time I talked to him, where the check at? Where the check? So he's asking me where the YouTube check is. So he's pressuring me to go harder, right? And I'm already good because he sees the numbers. I see the numbers. I'm clearly about to get monetized, but he's like, nah, we got to keep going. Let's go. Push it, push it, push it. There are very few people will be like, relax, slow down. It's not that serious. You're too hard on yourself. You know, and I understand people don't want you to overwork yourself, but like if you have big dreams, you need big action, right? Like you want big boy toys, big girl toys. I ain't gonna be sexist, but you want to be that chick, you want to be that dude, comes with a price. It's hefty. It's really hefty. Like for real, it's gonna discourage you, and you gotta want it. You gotta want it. There are very few people in my life that I can come to and have these conversations about. And that's like the average person. You know, very few people have people that are trying to constantly push. People don't like being pushed, especially if you winning. People don't like to see you winning. Illusion 81, they want to get that Wagoneer uh, first and then push you to the Hyundai. Stupid. Yeah, for real, for real, for real. Yeah, seriously, it's sad, bro. It's really sad. Family included. You'll have people around you that's haters, dog. I got a homie, same dude that I was talking to you about earlier, who he's 100% transparent and he be pushing me to do to be great, right? Not to be good, but to be great. He got this Tesla. He got this Tesla, man. He was yammering about this Tesla for months. He was like, bro, I'm gonna get this, Elon this and Elon that, Tesla this and Tesla that. I'm gonna get it. You wait. He's like, I wish my tax return would hit and my money be right. And guess what? The time was right. His money was right. Tax return hit. He got the keys, right? And so we were in his car and I was just talking to him. And I'm like, dude, do you realize like what you've done? Do you realize like the great feat that you've achieved? You should be so proud of yourself. You worked so hard for this vehicle, man. And you really, it was motivating to me because very few times in my life, I can't speak for others, but very few times in life do you see someone talk about something and then being intrigued, interested, and infatuated about something. It could be a car, it could be a goal, whatever it is, and then them chase it down. Like he hunted that whip down, and I was talking to him. I had to stop him, and I was like, "Bro, you should be so happy." And of course, I'm over here joking with him. I'm like, "Where the Bentley at? What's next? When we getting the Bentley? When we getting the BMW?" Because that's what we do. We get one goal, we push each other to get to the next. But I had asked him if anybody else had stopped to really congratulate him and to like tell him that like you did something great. This is incredible. Take a step back. Take it all in. Everybody was silent, man. Everybody was mad silent. And that's how it be. When you do well, people will be silent. They won't push you forward. They won't pour into your cup. They'll keep their water away from you so your cup don't get no higher. I try to pour everybody till it's overflowing because there's enough money for everybody. Because if I get it, everybody gonna get it. I'll put everybody on. I'm the last person you want to have money because I'll have the whole squad looking nice. Like for real. Like people be gatekeeping. It's sad, it's unfortunate, but people also be hating super heavy. Like super yeah, people be hating super heavy. You family members too, man. Happens all the time. And it's not what they say sometimes, it's what they don't say. It's what they don't say. Because they see you. Life's Illusions 81, they should have never gave you ninjas money. Oh, man. There's gonna be signs when I get my money, but no, that's how it is, man. And I just hope people are motivated to just go for it. Do it in a smart manner. Don't be reckless, but like go for it, because like no one else is gonna make sure that you get what you want out of life. And I don't know what your goals are. I know what my goals are, right? I don't want to be a celebrity because that's overrated. I don't want to be popular. I'm just trying to get this bread, help a few people on the way. Hey, and coach my son's football, coach my son's football teams and basketball teams. You feel me? Coach a traveling AAU basketball team and just be paid and not have to work and spend time with my family. I'll still drive a hoopty, put my girl in like a Porsche SUV or whatever them bougie chicks be driving. That's what I'm trying to be on. But I also want to help other people. So like along the way, like I still do motivational videos here and there. Like I did a video on how you should cut people off or how sometimes you got to cut people off. And that was rare. I'll do like one a month because I don't I don't want to just be making people laugh. I don't want to be strictly entertaining people, because there are a lot of creators out here what's like, yeah, you made me laugh, you helped me pass the time, but you didn't put no money in my pocket. You didn't save me from painful experiences. You didn't teach me how to operate under pressure. And like especially the men, like women get out of jail free cards, and not to be sexist, he says as he continues to be, but women can get out of jail free cards. If you're a man and you do poorly, you'll get left in the cold, bro. Because a woman, she could not have a job, not have anything to offer, not have a car, be in her mid-20s. It's fine. If you're a dude doing that, you're a bum, bro. You're a bum, like for real. So I really try to help like my fellas is watching my channel, ladies too. I help the ladies too. And their biggest weakness is lack of self-defense. Like these women out here be tripping. I'd be like, y'all ain't got no tasers, no mace, like y'all, what's going on with y'all? Like I made a video saying that women should be better shots, great shots, I mean, and that like there should be a common known like stereotype, it should be an assumption that a woman got that thing on them, right? She got at least a taser and mace and the heater in the purse. So it's like this will prevent women from getting ran up on, right? And like a heater is pretty cheap, but like people don't talk about this. Like this is stuff, and like I be talking and joking about stuff that happens in real life, like stuff that can help you in real life, like self-defense. Dudes use women as easy targets in real life. Facts. People are struggling to have jobs because they're not doing the correct thing. They're not doing like the LinkedIn profile, the resume, the cover letter. They're not coming in on time. They're not, dressing right. You come in on 10, you on point, you do everything correctly, you check all the boxes they want, you'll have a pretty good shot. And as long as you're not like taking the nose to heart and you're just searching for that one yes, and you have short-term memory for losses, you'll get the job, right? But these are things that everybody in everyday life struggles with. So I did videos on all this stuff, man, because this is stuff people go through. And it's, nobody watched it, which is fine with me. You feel me? It's fine with me. You ain't trying to improve your life. You ain't trying to protect your family, your babies. You ain't trying to lower your bills and maximize your income. I got these jokes. I got these jokes. You feel me? Like, it's supply and demand. That's all it really truly is. So I just switch up my content, but my whole thing with this concept is I just was like, hey, I'm gonna build me a channel, build me a brand. I'm gonna work at it and tweak it, and I'm gonna just try to strive to get better as time goes on. And that's exactly what's been going on. I just try to help other people. You don't got to do YouTube. You can actually do like a service-based business. People are actually skilled. They're mechanics and plumbers, electricians and roofers. You can start a business on the side. Shoot, you could start a business without paperwork. But all I'm saying is just start. I don't know. I think I have an ego problem. I'm going to be real because I'm turning 30 and I'm like, I don't think I could stomach somebody telling me what to do that's younger than me. We might have to throw hands, like to keep it a buck. So, I just don't like it. Or people that don't work as hard as you, like your manager, or your manager is like kind of like not fully informed on how to do the job. Lucius81 says, uh-oh, gotta go. Nice to meet you. Oh, I appreciate it. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. Fist bump, big dog. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for sticking with me. I'm gonna go strong for like another 10 minutes. But yeah, man, I appreciate you. Have a great night, okay, buddy? Get some good sleep. But yeah, it's all about like just having that dog in you, bro. Like I don't want me working for a company to be the end of me. I don't want that to be the most I have to offer because for real, you're only as good as the cubicle that you're keeping warm. And like they'll always underpay you. That's the way business works. They pay you a wage that is lower than the profit. It's always 33% less than the profit that's being brought in, right? Because if you think about it from a business standpoint, if you pay someone what they're worth, they're not going to make you any money. So that's a poor business strategy. So I would like to be paid what I'm worth. And the only way I could be paid for what I'm worth is if I work for myself. And, I spoken earlier on how I have this vast experience in the banking industry, assisting customers that own businesses or just with their personal accounts. And they have accumulated a large amount of wealth. And I see a trend between all the people that I talk to and the people that I help in the banking industry. All the people that make a lot of money in the banking industry, they work for themselves, right? They don't work for somebody else unless they're in tech or they're a doctor or a lawyer. So if you're not working in STEM, the chances of you making six figures are extremely low. So I was like, I got to build something. And once I seen how this worked, and I'm still figuring it out, I was like, this is how it's done. So this is why this video is called, Why Haven't You Built Anything for Yourself? But yeah, man, just be kicking it. And I've been testing out these lives. Probably this is the first week I've done this, and this honestly, it is a skill. Doing these lives is totally a skill, and it's harder than it looks. Pause. It's a little difficult, but I do enjoy it. You just gotta keep it. You just gotta keep them topics rolling, and it's just a lot of talking. But besides that, I enjoy it, and I meet people. I meet great people like Life Illusions 81 who just left. And yeah, man, this is how I hustle. Everyone has a different hustle. YouTube is mine. I focus primarily on YouTube strictly because they're the second biggest search engine in the world, and Google is the first. And Google will never let YouTube fall. So there are many other platforms, and this is just what I'm building for now. There are many other platforms that allow video content to be uploaded and live stream content to be uploaded. But when you search into Google, the first video that pops up is YouTube, right? So Google will never let any other video platform or even social media really take precedent, meaning they're more important than YouTube. YouTube will always be numero uno when it comes to videos, pictures, and YouTube has created this extra feature. It's called the community tab. So if you're subscribed to me, it's kind of like Twitter because I can post things without pictures, right? I could just type, or I could have a picture, right? And then I could have a post, I could type. So they're really trying to compete with not just TikTok with the YouTube shorts. YouTube's also trying to compete with Twitter with their community tab, and they have the videos on lock. Like I know quick. I'm an idiot. I know Kick and Twitch. Quick and Twitch. I know they're trying to, they're trying to compete with YouTube, but I just truly don't think it's never going to work. To be real, they just don't have Google behind them, right? Like you just can't beat Google. I'm sorry, but yeah, man, we are definitely building. I got a good 7 minutes left. I'm gonna try to end it strong. This I tried to build this channel and this brand, and hopefully one day this company. I wanted to do this because I didn't want to be old and retired or even dead without trying this. I always wanted to do this. I've watched a lot of creators grow. I've like on this channel, on this platform. I've watched them create businesses. And I'm like, I can do that. I've always had that feeling like I too can do that. I see the recipe and I got my own little herbs and spices that I can add to it. And so I'm glad that I decided until I was 25 to give this a shot. I get to meet interesting people like Life Illusion 81. Shout out to him. And many other people. You know, you never know until you try. You can't get picked or selected if you're not present. I was doing a live yesterday and I got a super chat. That's like a donation. And you know, I don't be asking for them. I mean, I'm about to start because I didn't ask and they gave it to me. But you know, the fact that that happened, that just shows you like if you're present, you'll get blessed. You'll get what you're searching for if you're present. But if you're not present with your hand up, you can't get picked. So, you know, it's just all how you look at it. And a lot of people just are not willing to work tirelessly towards their goal. A lot of people are not willing to do that, unfortunately. I am. So, because I believe I can do it and I know I have the endurance, I went for it, man. I truly did. And it's a blessing. I learned a lot along the way, and I'm just getting started, man. Hopefully, I can get my own Healthy Don't Hurt workout program, Healthy Don't Hurt coffee cups. Right, that'd be dope. Healthy don't hurt robes. Like, shoot, I'd get my own soap if I could, but I'd make sure that it's high quality. And you know, I would show the process. I wouldn't just like sell people stuff. I would show y'all what I'm doing, how I make it, and I would, you know, send it out to you. You know, that way you, it's fully transparent. Um, but yeah, I hope you guys can find the courage to build. Building can be very tough and it's kind of scary in the beginning. The messed up part about building is that when you first start building the blocks and putting the blocks on top of each other, and you get the 2x4s up in the roof, it doesn't look pretty, right? You show your friends what you built in the beginning stages of building a company, building a brand, or building anything, building yourself up. And you're like, hey, check out what I'm working on. And they come over and they see what you've been building, and you have a shed. And, you know, it could be discouraging because they're like, bro, you just made me drive 25 minutes to look at the shed you just built. This, you know, this isn't a great feat. It's a great feat to you because you built it from the ground up. And if you continue to build that, that shed will eventually be a skyscraper. You know, it'll be a giant building like the ones you see downtown. But you know, it's not as attractive in the beginning stages. You know, especially when your back hurts, you're tired of laying bricks, you know, you got sweat, you're hungry. It's just the fatigue starts to settle in, and that's what separates the boys from the men, the big girls from the small girls, and the winners from the losers. But but yeah, man, it's just what we got going on, man. I created this concept of healthy don't hurt. It's turned into like a comedy slash entertainment network here on YouTube. Probably going to have some type of branding, merch, or some type of service, hopefully by the end of the year. And I'll keep working tirelessly. I actually have a strategy for YouTube currently that has been quite successful. I go live once a day. I post 1 to 2 YouTube videos, 2 to 3 shorts, and 1 community post, and I've gotten a lot of traction. And really, this was very eye-opening to me because, you know, I didn't really see a lot of results in my first 2 years on YouTube, but I've found some traction and I've had a lot of growth over this past month. So this just allowed me to know that like anything is possible if you just keep working and you just keep trying. And you know, you just got to have the stomach for the losses. Like right now, I had a single viewer and I don't know how long, but I just keep going. I'm gonna do this for like an hour, so I got another 4 more minutes. But it's like you really just got to keep hammering away. Like the work ethic has got to be sick. You got to be able to take it to places where nobody else is willing to take it. And that's what's going to separate you from everybody else, and that's what's going to increase your chances of success. To be real with you, um, these gurus and these real estate gurus and experts, and you know, you got the trading experts, and you know, you got all these gurus in different industries, and they try to make you a millionaire overnight, but they never really tell you the secret because there is no secret. It's just hard backbreaking work, like just day after day, just tirelessly, just working at your craft, like just tirelessly. Like even with this channel, I've had days, multiple days in a row where I try to record a video and I just can't. The videos be so bad sometimes, I can't even edit around my mistakes. But I just keep trying because I want to build this channel. I want this channel to grow into a company. And it just takes it just takes a lot of endurance. It really, really does. But it's possible. I'm doing it. You can do it. I'm not special. I'm saying this next to you, not above you. And I hope this does something for somebody. I ain't gonna lie. I hope I help somebody today. And really, like, with these jobs we be working, these raises they give us are awful. They'll give us like a 3% raise, and after COVID, inflation has been like at 3.5% per year. Like, rent has been skyrocketing. You have apartment buildings raising people's rent multiple times per year. Like, if you want to have a family, like I said earlier in the live, I'm a family man. If you're a family man and you have a kid, you're gonna have to pay for daycare. Some daycares cost over $1,000, well over $1,000 per month. So if you want to have a child, you better have you some money. If you ain't got the money, you better find a way to make it. If you want them to have a comfortable life, you know, not just for the basics, just putting food in their mouths, daycare, shoes, clothes, just the basic necessities might really, you're gonna feel it. I'll put it that way. It might sting. It might burn. So if you want to avoid that, you better find a side hustle. This is just mine. You know, YouTube is just mine. This is my first baby I ever created, besides EJ. Daddy love you if you watching this. But yeah, man, in cap, to summarize, and I appreciate everybody that came here. Yeah, man, go for it, dog. When you build in the beginning, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly, but you know, once it's finished, everyone else will want to come inside what you built, pause, or they're going to want to enjoy or, you know, reap the rewards of what you built, and they'll compliment you in the end. But in the beginning, no one's going to care. Probably might even laugh at you. So just be ready for it. You might laugh at yourself. You know, I've definitely laughed at myself during this process. But thank you guys so much. And I'm going to try to end every video like this, just with gratitude. Thank you guys so much for viewing my videos, for subbing. People that just took a moment to just see what I was talking about and then left immediately. I appreciate you. Without people viewing me, I don't exist, you know? And this has been a great experience. I have helped a lot of people. I've helped a lot of people. I've motivated a lot of people. I've done reviews where people have bought products that I didn't get paid for. So I've done supplement reviews, vacuum cleaner reviews. I've done so many reviews that I was not paid for. There are people that do reviews on YouTube and they get paid through a sponsorship deal. I've done this out of kindness of my own heart, just to share information and to make other people's lives easier by allowing them to make a purchase with confidence. And a lot of people have, in my comment section on those videos, have thanked me, and I appreciated you then. I appreciate you now. And yeah, man, we just on the way up. I ain't gonna lie to you. We just on the way up. I'm gonna try to turn up the effort as far as my editing goes. Turn up the volume as far as content, and just try to improve, man. This really is a sport, and not everybody's willing to do it. Talking to the camera, put their face out there. I mean, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not doing this for free. I'm glad to get to help people along the way, but I'm definitely in it for this paper, and I want to really pay for my son's college and change the situation that my family's in. And so I'm willing to do whatever it takes, and if that includes YouTube, then fine. Social media is something that people have always told me I should do, so I just one day woke up and listened. So y'all are watching me in real live time. Build a channel, build a company. Hopefully not get famous. That's kind of gross. I'm not trying to get no type of fame. I just want to build a company and be able to profit off it. So, but yeah, man, you guys have a great night. Thanks so much for stopping by, for kicking it with your boy, and watching the best show here on YouTube. You guys have a great week. If you are afraid to build, just go for it. Just go for it. You can't win if you're not even in the game. I'll let you guys later. Peace.